Greetings, I am your host, Dr. Wolfula, and when I'm not tossing Molotov cocktails at ice cream trucks, I'm here at the Wolfula reviewing movies. Today I'll be taking a look at... Terrorvision! Yeah, right, Terrorvision. It's a wonderful, sleazy satire on monster movies and 80s culture in general. Let's watch. On some distant planet called Pluton, it's up to this alien guy to get rid of the galaxy's garbage. This includes mutated monsters of unimaginable horror. So he launches the beast through a beam of energy, bouncing off of planets like a game of pinball. So yeah, that's your backstory. Anyway, meet the Putterman family of Earth. Though you probably wouldn't know they're from Earth based on the way they're dressed. Seriously, these people are so 80s, it's not even funny. Does anyone wear a monogrammed yellow jumpsuit with an ascot anymore? Anyway, the father, Stanley Putterman, is trying to install a satellite dish. Then he goes berserk on it.
There! Now let's talk repairs!
Possibly unrelated, the dish gets struck by out-of-nowhere space lightning. This causes the TVs to instantly get reception. They get all of the great channels. The generic Samurai channel, the World War II stock footage channel, and the Orgy channel.
Channel 69, Pop.
Stanley!
This is grungy!
After settling on watching some Elvira knockoff named Medusa, Susie, the Technicolor-haired Putterman daughter, is about to head out with her new boyfriend, O.D.
Odie's the coolest boy in school. He's a musical genius.
Her parents decide that they want to meet this fine gentleman.
Ta-da! Everybody, this is O.D.
Hello, Mr. Putterman. I'm glad we're finally getting a chance to meet. Hello, Mrs. Putterman. Beautiful outfit.
Why, thank you, O.D. You're sweet.
Mom, can we use the jacuzzi tonight?
Not tonight, baby. Your father and I might be swinging.
That's an extremely appropriate thing to share with your daughter and a complete stranger. Jesus, they're the worst parents ever. Well, actually, they're pretty good by mid-80s standards. Later, Grandpa, like all senior citizens, doesn't know how to use electronics and fucks with the VCR-sized remote control, which changes the channel to what appears to be an extreme close-up of Mickey Rourke's face.
Well, do something, you ugly bastard!
Man, this is the dumbest movie I ever saw.
What a bunch of crud!
So they get bored and change the channel back to that hussy with the plastic snake hair.
Oh boy!
We're gonna open up the coal lines and see what you perverts are up to.
While Sherman and his grandpa are sleeping, some kind of melted crab octopus thing comes out of their TV and molests them. Since Grandpa's probably blind in his age, he believes that this monster is a burglar.
Looked like a monster.
There's no such thing as monsters, boy! He was a goddamn burglar!
So the two go down into Grandpa's underground bunker to defend themselves excessively. That's a great idea, Grandpa. Arming a small child with an automatic rifle. What could go wrong? They wander the house looking for the supposed prowler, and we get a good look at the place. Wow, this family has a lot of weird erotic art out in the open. Oh yeah, Norton, the satellite repair guy I'm just mentioning now, is devoured by the monster. I hope you weren't too attached to him. On a related note, the monster also kills the crazy grandpa by turning him into green goo with his claw, and then he eats it. So yeah, even though this monster has incredibly sharp teeth, he can't chew anything himself and has to turn his meals into slime. Whatever. Sherman pops in, but the monster returns to the comfort of the TV. The Putterman parents return, accompanied with some random people they plan to have sex with.
Voila! Chez Putterman.
Otherwise known as the, pleasure zone.
Sherman tries to convince his swinging parents that there's a monster on the loose, but his mom won't have it.
No, Mom, there's a monster.
Sherman, you're not gonna make me call Dr. Silverman, are you?
Mom, look.
Sherman, what have you done?
That's where Grandpa was.
Ugh.
Why is she touching it? Back in the bunker, the monster materializes from the TV and creates a replica of Sherman's dead grandpa in order to trick the mom.
Hope so soon? I'm just taking care of business here.
I don't remember him being covered in that much slime. Well, Mom does the mature thing and locks her son alone in a room with a slimy old man for the night. Now that Sherman's out of the way, Mom and Dad can finally get it on, unfettered. Dad's date disrobes and heads in for a dip. Dad goes to his room to get changed, leaving her alone.
What are you looking at, you creep?
Does she know that she's talking to a TV? Oh yeah, it turns out Mom's date, Spiro, is gay.
Stuff man.
Spiro, do you think that maybe I could have a little sneak preview?
Raquel, has there been some misunderstanding?
What do you mean?
I like boys.
I think he probably should have mentioned that earlier, honestly. Less awkward moments like this.
See you soon, Tiger?
You bet, guy.
Well, Spiro heads down to the pool and finds Cherry swimming. Even though he said he was gay earlier, he seems really eager to get in the pool and have sex with her. It doesn't matter though, because her vagina eats him. Women. Oh, and the parents get eaten too. Sherman hears his parents' screams and he's helpless to do anything but call the police.
Police department, Officer Nutke speaking.
Hello, this is Sherman again. There's really a monster. It's eating Mom and Dad. Please help me.
I warned you about this, son. You are in a hell of a heap of trouble.
Screw you!
Okay, that didn't work. So Sherman goes all MacGyver and blows the door open. As this occurs, Susie and her boyfriend OD have returned from their romp. As established earlier, nobody believes Sherman about there being a monster in the house.
Sherman, if we would shut up about the monster, I'm gonna make you take your pills.
Pills? What color?
In the main bedroom, the monster creates some greasy replicas of the parents to trick Susie when she pops in.
Remember, kids, you do your thing, we do ours.
Mother, that is so disgusting.
Night, night now, kids.
Have any of you seen Gramps?
Right here, honeybee. Just taking care of business.
Man, this monster is really kinky. On TV, an alien garbage man named Pluthor is trying to warn Earth that they're all doomed if they don't stop the monster.
Hey, dig this stupid movie. It's just this one dude talking.
Conveniently for the plot to move forward, the monster materializes out of the TV in front of their eyes. He's about to consume OD when suddenly the monster has a flashback of his owner who wore a similar glove or something. This results in the walking tumor deciding to spare their lives.
Did you see that? He looked right at my studs and cooled out. This dude's into metal!
He's so barfy.
He is not. It's cool.
Did they seriously forget that this thing killed their whole family? I guess they did, because they start to befriend it by feeding it sweets, playing rock music, and showing it TV. The gang decides that they should profit off of the monster and try to get him on TV.
Don't you see? This is like amazing. I mean, a monster from outer space and it's like we own him.
Oh yeah, rude!
They call Medusa and attempt to get her to see it for herself.
And we're having sort of a party for him here, right now. A real fun party.
Party, huh?
Susie answers the door and is greeted by a cop here to arrest Sherman for prank calls, I guess. This proves to be an inopportune time, as they currently have a monster in the living room eating OD's face. Sherman and Susie flee, and the cop is killed right on the spot. The siblings resolve toward taking the beast down once and for all, which is what they probably should have done in the first place. They sneak up on the monster while it watches some B movies in the pool. This plan backfires, however, and they get the hell out of there. In the living room, Pluthar, the alien guy from earlier, comes out of the TV to save the day.
What do you want from us?
Please, Earthling, there is little time. I've come to exterminate the hungry beast.
Then Medusa finally shows up and kills Pluthar, their only hope for any survival.
I'm losing pressure!
The monster pulls a Kool-Aid man on the wall and proceeds to suck them all up, killing Sherman and Susie in the process. Huh, wow, that's pretty dark. Oh, and then this happens.
The studio, Al, and make it snappy.
Come on!
So, I'm guessing the world is pretty much doomed then. Alright. So that was Terrorvision. Do I really need to tell you whether or not you should see it? If you aren't finding some way to watch this flick right now, then I'm afraid there's no hope left for you. Seriously, watch it. Watch it! Anyway, I give Terrorvision an Elvira out of Gem. Can you drive me home?
Kiss the boot, man.
Kiss the ass, bozo.